Welcome. We are looking at Psychonauts, the original Xbox game that released a long time ago on the first Xbox. It is now in Game Pass. We're going to see if it has any enhancements on the Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. So this game came out on the original Xbox. It was originally going to be published by Microsoft, but then Microsoft at the last minute decided, nope, they didn't want to publish it. And the good fine folks at Double Fine were left scrambling for a publisher and settled on Majesco. The game came out and didn't find a lot of support, to be honest. It was originally released on the Xbox, then went to the PlayStation 2, and then Microsoft decided recently to purchase Double Fine, and now the sequel, Psychonauts 2, is coming out on the Xbox and to Game Pass. So the first thing that I noticed was they did not fix the aspect ratio of this game. It does not fit modern televisions, and that is a huge disappointment, especially with the sequel to this game coming out. It's a big game from Microsoft. It's one of the first after Halo. I think it's before Halo, actually. One of the first big AAA games from Microsoft for the Xbox. So that's a bit disappointing. You want them to sort of, show Xbox gamers the past for this game. And I think it's a missed opportunity, not by, dressing the game up a bit and making it more modern. It doesn't feel particularly fresh to me. I noticed a lot of things like pop in, and there's slowdown that I noticed, and nothing's really taken care of in this game. And that's a shame. It's a great game. It is fun. It's whimsical. There's a lot of creativity in it, but it's essentially the original Xbox version of the game. And I'm not sure that's good enough, you know what I mean, for Game Pass, just releasing these original Xbox games untouched whatsoever. So Auto HDR is the feature that's added to this game by way of the Xbox Series consoles, and I don't really think it does the job here. This is probably one of the most disappointing games that I've tried so far, looking at things like enhancements from the Xbox Series consoles. Essentially, you're just getting automatic high dynamic range, and that's about it. Aspect ratios the same, texture works the same, resolution seems to be the same, and there's slowdown in the game. It's just, you can plug in your original Xbox to your television if you still have one, play the game, and you'd probably get the same results without the HDR, which doesn't seem to make that big of a difference for this game. So let's play for a bit, collect some of these things here. I like the way that they've thought out something like the double jump, which is a classic move in a platformer. But in this game, obviously they're thinking that, you're going to jump once, and then he uses his psychic power to create this sort of ball that you jump off of again to get that double jump, which is pretty cool. This is the giant lake monster, Linda. Yep, Linda. The writing in this game is great. That's one of the That's one of the strengths of this game, is the comedic writing. I don't really, again, I'm not really noticing the HDR that much. I mean, I notice a little bit of reflections that look a little better in the water here, but, not enough to make this game stand out as something, super enhanced on the Xbox Series consoles. Again, I'm playing this on the Series S, and I am noticing slowdown and pop-in, which is a huge disappointment. And again, that aspect ratio just not fitting modern televisions. I do not know why they did not enhance this game even further. With the sequel to this game coming out from Double Fine, they purchased Double Fine. They're a first-party studio now. Why not enhance their previous work when the sequel's coming out for Xbox gamers? I don't know why that didn't happen, and it is disappointing. So let's play a little bit here, see if we can find anything that's, a positive, other than the fact that this game's available for quote-unquote free if you have a subscription to Game Pass. And honestly, if you've never played this game before, then shame on you, because this is one of those, really unique original Xbox titles. So if you're an original Xbox fan and you haven't played this, then I don't know how big of a fan you really are of Xbox. So let's play around, collect some more things here. Again, the gameplay is a classic platformer, and the slowdown is not huge. It's more than playable, but it is disappointing to find areas where there's slowdown. And for some reason, I can't get past this giant cat who turns me into fire if I stay in its line of sight for too long. So again, the only enhancement is auto high dynamic range. And in the previous titles that I've tried on the Xbox Series S that have this feature, I've noticed it right away. For instance, in Recore, it makes a huge difference in the way that game looks. And here, I'm just not noticing it at all. And I don't know if it's the fact that that aspect ratio, again, hasn't been fixed for modern television. So ultimately, it's a disappointing showing for the original Psychonauts through backwards compatibility on the Xbox Series consoles. Let me know what you think if you've tried it. Like, subscribe, share out on your favorite social media platform of choice. Thank you.